started off 3 years ago, and we started with Greenwich Park only, and that was about 300, 400 runners. That was it. Then we really built our locations. We actually went global last year as well. I went to New Zealand and Australia. Did a couple of smaller races there, and obviously went to Ireland as well, Scotland. And last year at Greenwich we had about 700 or 800, and then this year 1,400 as I mentioned.
Such good fun. I mean, everybody's had their moustaches on. I've seen a real variety of moustaches. It's been a great day actually. Good turnout. Great costumes. Yeah.
Sunny day. We've had 400 people take part in this race, and it's been brilliant. Atmosphere's been fantastic.
And I think it's quite good because I think with women we've been doing the breast cancer thing for a long, long time, and this is kind of a bit newer really, getting men more aware.
Weeks and weeks of fine grooming.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this moustache. I mean, a lot of people have said that it doesn't suit me, but you know what? It's all for charity.
That's the thing, because it is light-hearted and it is, it is a jokey thing, but at the end of it, it is a serious matter, and that's what it's about, raising awareness. And that's why blokes like it, because you grow a moustache, it's all about chivalry, Yeah, an excuse to grow a moustache and your missus can't shout at you for it,
I had a few friends doing it last year, so I saw the pictures on Facebook and I thought it might be something quite fanciful to do, so I wanted to get involved really.
Are you interested in doing it? And I'd never heard of it, and I just thought, the excuse to grow a moustache, it's for a good cause, it's a good laugh like, and you do have a proper good giggle with it. The thing is, you'll be walking down the street and you see someone with a moustache and you'll go, Movember.
I've had a few high fives in nightclubs and stuff, like, oh, Movember, like, so. I've had some weird looks, I don't think people know quite why I'm doing it, but hopefully they'll have asked a few people and now they'll know, so that's what it's all about, isn't it, raising awareness.
What is that? Some people take the piss and you tell them what it is, they're like, that's a real thing? It's a real charity, you know what I mean? It's going to save lives, it's a massive killer. She's like, no, I'm not going to give you any. So it's a double-edged sword. It's good that it is a laugh, but at the same time, some people just don't take it seriously. That's what it's about, isn't it? It's all about the humour. It's like, it's a serious thing, but we're not going to be all solemn and, sort of like too serious about it. We'll have a laugh, we'll grow a moustache, because we all look fucking ridiculous, let's be serious. You're raising money for a good charity and looking daft through the process.
I think they've got like an excellent gimmick, if you will, to because obviously everyone can see that you're taking part, and word's getting round saying, oh, saw a guy the other day with a weird moustache, and obviously they might know, so I think it is raising awareness. I think it's brilliant.
It's all about chivalry as well and being a gentleman.
Like, my old man was ill last year, so sort of spoke to a few people and found out a lot of people were doing it, and we did it as a group as well in the old cock here. But we actually wanted to do it as a whole cancer research thing, because my dad had a different form of cancer, so that was my reason behind it. And I believe that if you're raising money for Movember or cancer research, is, as a whole, it's a pretty similar thing. So probably 6 months ago, for 18 months previous to that, he was losing weight and didn't really notice anything. And then one day, my mum just looked at him and a friend looked at him and just said, look, he's not looking right. And he went and he had bowel cancer, and we were told to expect the worst because of the size of the tumour. They said it had gone through, and luckily it hadn't, but he ended up having to have a serious operation to pull his large intestine out. I'm going to tie my hair up and shave it off bit by bit, and either donate it to cancer research for wigs, or sell it off to a wig company and donate the money.
When I was 60, I had a thing come through the post to check yourself. Send a test in, and 3 years after that I found it in my in tray. I had not even done anything with it, and I had the bowel cancer. So the moral of the story is do the checks.
1 in 3 of us, unfortunately, will be affected by cancer within our lifetime, and that, as an organisation, is a statistic we wish to reduce in all cancers. This is a fairly new innovation, I think, and to get behind a project which supports men's cancer as well is great. And I'm really happy that we've been able to share this day and embrace research into men's cancers as well as ladies' cancers.
It's jovial with people in pubs. It's a way to meet people as well. You've got to tash people come up and talk to you, but at the end of the day, everyone's doing something it's a lot of fun, but it's raising money for something that's absolutely amazing.